Hi, this is Lisa. I haven't vlogged in about a week and a day, and I went through some bipolar issues. I was going like kind of up and down. I would say more like delusional rather than running around my apartment or the street. I don't know, everything got really enhanced in my head, and I was just like, if somebody, like I had to know, like I knew all the answers, like I don't know, it's just like you know everything or something. It's hard to describe, but I do know at one time I was lying down because my back was really tense. Part of the up period is also anxiety for me, and I was lying down to try and get my upper back to relax with one of those beanbag smart packs, and I was imagining there was like broccoli that I wanted to eat in the fridge, so I was imagining that, and then all of a sudden I was worried that the broccoli would get tired and walk away, and that turned into my smart bag. Um, so that was kind of weird, and that was the only real delusion. Other than that, just worries that I had. Like if I had a worry about something, I would be like, oh, well, like someone's dead, or like, I don't know, just strange ideas that I had in my head. And I don't know. I'm, I'm pretty much been, depressed for about 4 days. The first 2 days I was just like in my sort of tired funk that I get, and I don't know why I'm so tired all the time. Like, I was watching Dr. Oz, and he was talking about elimination methods and how maybe you have diabetes, if, like all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, according to him, I'm dehydrated and maybe I'm diabetic. Well, I think I'm hypoglycemic, but every time I tell the doctors stuff, they just stare at me, and I'm like, well, I meet all the criteria for hypoglycemia, so that's what I am. And they're just like, oh, why do you think that? Oh, okay. And like, they don't do anything, my family doctors, and I don't have a shrink, but it's just hard because sometimes I feel like they're missing something. Why am I so tired? And I know I have PTSD, and a lot of people say that EMDR will help with that, and it's this big thing that I don't know. I've heard it doesn't help everybody, but they won't even do EMDR on me, the clinic that does it, because I have vertigo, and I have a history of seizures, and I just can't. So I don't know. I don't know what else. I'm thinking propranolol. I was given that, but I don't remember why at all. I living in a group home, and they had the pill bottle, and the staff was getting rid of them one day, and they said, "Oh, this is yours. Do you take that?" I'm like, "No, I don't remember ever having that." And that's kind of weird, but there's a lot of things I don't remember, like when I was really high before they got the meds sorted out, and I can remember more, practically everything now, maybe, except for what I did like 2 seconds ago. Um, but there was a period where I didn't really remember that much when I was like manic back in the days, when they didn't have the meds to straighten me out really. And back when I was doing all the drugs, there's a lot of things that I don't really remember. Um, I mean, I don't remember a lot of things. I don't remember parts of my childhood. And the thing is with that is, I guess it helps um, in the short term not remembering, but sometimes I think of now and I think, well, I can't really sort out what I don't know. I don't understand. I know I was born with hydrocephalus, and I had 4 operations my first year of life, and that's not good for baby with a developing brain because of all the anesthetic that they have to give you and stuff like that. That's what I've heard anyway. And I just I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with me. Like why am I so tired? I'm depressed a lot, and um I'm not that interested in meeting people because I'm not able to be a friend, like I've said before. And online, I'm there some days I'm not. I do have a couple of friends who will check up on me if they haven't heard from me, and I'm not really the same way. Like, I wouldn't check up on people as much, I guess. I'm just so in my own head, probably. I mean, I'm even on this forum, and I mean, I have things to contribute, but it's just like I can't handle anybody else's issues right now. And so I'm reading and I'm around, but I feel like if I open my mouth, then I start getting stressed out and I have to sort of deal with my own issues, I guess. And today was okay. I went to the organic farmers market and got a couple of little pumpkins because I decided I like pumpkin, and now that I know that they're selling it this year. I don't remember last year because I probably didn't go that much. But organic pumpkins, they're really good for my O blood type, on my O blood type diet. So I cooked up the pumpkin and I'm just gonna make like soups out of it. And I had the hot pumpkin. I just had that on its own because, I'm really having problems eating breakfast and I was really hungry. So all I had was like a chocolate cookie or something for breakfast, a dark chocolate cookie. So it was kind of healthy, but it wasn't enough. And I had my greens, my super grass greens or whatever they're called, and that's not enough. But my big issue is like, yeah, getting over my anorexia and stuff is trying to get on a regular diet with eating, and my weight is stable, so I don't have to worry about my weight, but it's always healthy to get into a regular diet with eating. And I try and blame my best friend because when I lived with her, she and her daughter did not eat breakfast. So I don't know how it happened. I know I was starting off by eating breakfast, and then somewhere along the line, I didn't eat breakfast either. And I mean, I can eat later in the day. Sometimes I'll eat my dinner at 10 o'clock at night and then go straight to bed. I know that's something I mentioned before. That's not the healthiest thing in the world for some people, but I don't have any side effects from that. It actually kind of relaxes me, probably because I'm hungry. So tonight I'm going to watch TV, lie on my cozy couch. Every time I lie on the couch, I don't want to get up because I'm so cozy. And today Bob came to join me and he laid on top of me, and I don't know why, but he's not really slept as much today as normal, but that's okay. But he's got this actual funny thing that he does. Um, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, he had that lampshade thing on his head, so he went and he got a workup with his kidney functions and everything, and he got a clean bill of health other than a tooth that's kind of precarious, and he's too old to have like full anesthetic, so hopefully that'll be okay. It won't abscess. But he's had this thing with his litter boxes, and he's decided um, he wants to use the bathroom in my living room, um, whereas his bathroom was on the floor, like on the other side of my bed before, but he started to use it on the living room. So I first got like puppy pad, training pad diapers, and then when he not only peed on it but pooed on it, I thought maybe I'll just get a third box, which is what, if you've ever seen that show on Animal Planet, My Cat from Hell, uh, that guy, I forget his name, but there's the guy that runs that show says you should get an extra box. Like if you get two cats, get three boxes. So I got two cats, so now I got three boxes. It's funny because when I lived with my best friend, we had four cats and two boxes, and sometimes three, a little, kitten box, but usually they didn't fight over it, and that was never an issue. We had a whole cat room too. It was kind of cool with their food and litter in one room. That was awesome. Because I mean, sure, like when people come over, like my room, my apartment and house must smell like cat pee and cat litter or something like that. I mean, I try and keep it clean as possible, but you never can smell it if they're your cats and you love them and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's kind of funny, but Bob today is really happy with his box in the living room. So what can you do?